Oh hi, welcome to my workshop. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this awesome storage board, i.e. a pegboard. So watch the video. Right then, so the main tool today I'm going to be using is this fantastic laser from Longer B1 with 30-watt module. So it's an absolutely a beast of a laser diode laser machine. I've been testing it already and I have to say it's a really good machine. So let's jump into the project and start cutting things out. First of all, the base itself, the pegboard if you like. I've got 6mm plywood in two pieces, 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters, and that's what the laser will tackle first. Right, and let me just quickly show you the whole process of designing the project you're going to see today. So basically in the middle here, that's our pegboard. That's the pegs we're going to be using to actually attach everything to the pegboard itself. Over here we've got the large shelf. Just down here we've got the holders for our drill bits and Forstner bits. Over here our cup holder, and this is just my initial testing and looking at different type of options. Now my process is that I design things in SketchUp. And in SketchUp, you actually have to go and download the project in STL format. Okay, that format STL is not suitable for laser engraving. Then I go to Tinkercad, okay, free software, and I import that STL file here. And when I do that, it actually allows me to export it as SVG, so for laser cutting. And then with the SVG file, I'm going to Inkscape. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it correctly, but basically that's our design here. And then we can use this file in our laser engraving software. For example, I'm using Lightburn. Now in Lightburn, you can add and amend things as well. So for example, we can add the numbers or text or anything else you like. So these are my steps to actually get the final design that I can engrave and cut out on my laser. Now all these files will be available for you for free to download. And as the files and the designs are ready, we can start sending them to the laser machine. Okay, so in this case, as I mentioned, it's 30-watt module, so actually it's the most powerful module I had in my workshop. And thanks to the power of this module, we can actually increase the speed of our workflow. So the top speed of engraving for this machine is 36,000 millimeters per minute. I'm actually using 30,000 millimeters per minute with 90% power to engrave this casual DIY sign. The work area on this laser is also quite large. It's bigger than the competitors. It's 450 millimeters by 440 millimeters. Hence the project with the pegboard, I'm doing it in two stages, two boards. Okay, so the first board is 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters, and you guessed it, the second one is exactly the same. And basically this laser will tackle that size with no issues at all. Now, as I mentioned, the pegboard itself will be made from 6mm plywood, and the settings to actually cut out all the little squares are 300mm by 100% power, and I'm going to do it in two passes just to make sure I've got nice and clean cuts. Now, this plywood I'm using here is just a normal first grade plywood, so it is quite dense, hence I just wanted to do it in two passes just to get the best results. And now it's time for the second board with exactly same settings. When both of the main pieces of our pegboard are ready, it's now time to start doing the components. So first of all, I'm going to do the 3 shelves for our Forstner bits and drill bits. This time I'm using 3mm plywood only because I've actually run out of 4mm, 5mm and 6mm plywood, but I think the 3mm will do the job just fine. As you can see, it's a perfect cutout. However, I've actually forgot about something which you'll see later on in the video. Now I really do like how these pegboards came out, especially with designs, casual DIY and subscribe. Absolutely fantastic, and that's what I love about laser engraving. Okay, You can put anything you want and you can just tackle that yourself. You can brand your products with no issues at all. Now, to put the pegboards together, I'm just using 2 pieces of pine that I ripped down to the correct size. And basically, I'm going to add a bit of wood glue and some screws to hold it together. At this point, I just wanted to say thank you to the sponsors of today's video, which is Longer themselves. Thank you for providing this fantastic machine, the Longer Laser B1 with 30-watt module, for some testing, reviewing and some project work, as you can see right now. Right, so we just carried on cutting out all the pieces. However, not everything went to plan, and you'll see that in just a few moments. At this point, I just wanted to pre-drill some holes in our pegboard so I can actually attach it to the wall. And I have to say, I really like that look. It looks smart. And at this point, I decided to check out the pegs, if they actually work. And you know what? They didn't. At all. Back to the drawing board. Need to visit SketchUp again and go through the designing process again. And I also forgot to add the numbers to the shelf, so I had to redo those as well. Right, let's talk about some important stuff when it comes to this laser, the safety features. And now that's the safety alert. So if something goes wrong, it goes red and it flashes and it gives sound. Then you've got the reset button. After that, you've got the key lock. Basically, if you're sharing your workspace with somebody else, you can make sure nobody else will use your laser. Next, we've got the on-off switch, and on the other side of the front of the frame, we've got the emergency stop button, and it does exactly what it says. A bit more advanced safety feature for this laser is if you, for example, accidentally knocked your laser, okay, so it loses the stable position, it will stop working. Same if the module itself will remain in one position for more than 15 seconds, it will automatically turn itself off and zero it out, so preventing any potential fires. And also it does have flame protection, flame alert, so anything goes wrong, in my opinion, you're definitely covered with this machine. And to be fair, I think it's one of the best, if not the best, in this price bracket when it comes to all the safety features. Now, with all the issues resolved and actually recutting some of the items for this project, we are ready to put everything together. Now, I'm using CA glue with an activator. For me, it's just the quickest and easiest way to do it. However, you can just use wood glue if you really wanted to. Right, it's time to load everything up and see the end result. Now, this is just an example of many projects you can tackle with a laser engraver and cutter. Okay, the sky's the limit and your imagination can create some fantastic things that you can utilize your laser for. Now, in this case, the Longer Laser B1 30-watt module is an absolute beast of a laser, and it's capable of doing so much more. Thanks to the power of the module itself, you can basically tackle all your projects a lot quicker and to a better quality. And I think this laser is actually the most affordable 30-watt laser on the market currently, especially when you consider the quality of the whole machine. And there you go, guys. I think it came out really nice, really smart. It looks awesome. And now I've got a nice tidy area where all my Forstner bits and drill bits and all the necessities are here. And I still got a little bit more space. So overall, I'm really happy how this turned out, despite of the little design issues on the way. So hopefully today's video showed you and proved you that a laser engraver and cutting machine can really do some interesting projects in your workshop. I tell you what, I've got plenty more cool ideas how to utilize a machine like that in your workshop for your workshop. But all that is coming in the future. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of those videos. All the files that I've used today, they will be absolutely for free for you to download, and there will be a link to those in the description of this video. However, if you're interested in this particular machine, the longer B1 with 30-watt module, again, a link to that is down below in the description, but also I've left a link to a video when I'm actually testing this machine and putting it together so you can get a better understanding of what it can actually do. However, if you're interested in other projects around the workshop upgrades, jigs and everything woodworking and DIY, I've got some really cool playlists just for you over here. So hopefully you'll find the next video on my playlist. So I'll see you on my next video. Take care.